My name is Kaley, and I'm the director of this documentary. I graduated from Goldsmiths, University of London, and began my career as an editor, which became my pathway into directing. I've worked across documentary, branded, and commercial projects. For most of my life, I've been immersed in a body of spiritual work that has fundamentally shaped who I am. This is the story of that work, a unique and powerful path of personal transformation, and the woman who has devoted her life to developing it, my stepmother, Jennifer Millar. Jennifer grew up in Northern Ireland during the Troubles, navigating early traumatic experiences. In search of healing, she discovered a path that helped her begin transforming those traumas at their root. Over time, that path became the foundation of her life's work, where she offers a life-changing psycho-spiritual modality that transforms stored trauma, conditioning, and fear held in the cells. This work is called Cellular Transformation. For over 20 years, Jennifer has been leading intensive workshops around the world and supporting hundreds of people each year through deep personal transformation.
I feel called to make this film because I believe in my heart and soul that cellular transformation holds a level of wisdom and healing that can reach far more people than I can through workshops alone. There are aspects of this work, core philosophies and approaches to power, trauma healing, conscious communication, and relating to spiritual intelligence that are woven together in a manner that I have not encountered elsewhere, that are not yet part of the global conversation, whether in psychotherapy, trauma healing, meditation, or spiritual awakening. But this is not something that can be explained intellectually. It is guided by the expanse and wisdom of the body, and our entry point is feeling. It is experiential. This work, therefore, must be experienced to be understood. So, the next best thing to doing a CT workshop in person is to allow cameras into the space, which will be one aspect of this documentary.
But the workshop is only part of it, because to understand this work, you have to understand the woman who created it. As Jennifer's stepdaughter, I'm also a part of her story. I grew up with her during one of the most intense periods of her life, watching her move through trauma, break down old ways of being, and rebuild herself from the ground up. And what came out of that process was the awakening of a rare spiritual gift. So we're going back to where Jennifer's story began, in Ireland, exploring the early challenges that shaped her and the turning points that led her to radically change her life. We'll follow her move to the United States and the years that followed, where she dismantled everything she once knew, went through a profound inner transformation, and began to birth what would become cellular transformation. And my hope is that through this film, more people can access that for themselves, because what happens in that room is quite frankly extraordinary, and it usually only exists within the privacy of workshop spaces. Here's a glimpse from those who've experienced it firsthand.
CT is just the most profound thing you can find in the personal and spiritual development world.
I think the most trustful container I ever experienced.
After only 2 workshops, it so much changed so fast.
There's certain patterns or things I used to do in my life, they resolve.
To see how fast immense changes happen in each one of us. I mean, that is just mind-blowing.
The next year and a half is where this film really takes shape, capturing a 5-day workshop itself, the lived experience of this work, and the deeper layers of Jennifer's story.
We have already scheduled the filming of a workshop, but we don't yet have the funds to make it happen, nor do we have the funds to cover the project at large. So this is my way of asking, begging, ever so nicely, for your financial support to make this project become a reality.
If this project speaks to you, if you feel the importance of bringing this kind of work into the world, we would be eternally grateful for your support, no matter what you can contribute.
And if you know of anyone who would like to donate to a worthy cause, please pass our info along because we need all the help we can get.
Thank you so much for helping us tell the story.
Thank you so much in advance.